purpose of this video is to provide a stable plan for a safe and quick reaction in the event of a fire or a lockdown.
It is our responsibility to make sure that everybody on this campus is safe and knows exactly what to do in case of an emergency. Even though Sierra College hasn't had an actual fire or the need for a lockdown in the past 4 years, there are 3 drills to get us prepared, and we just need to make sure that everybody knows what to do.
It is mandated by the United States that all staff be trained and well-versed in the procedures of what to do in the case of a lockdown or fire.
We will be showing you resources and demonstrations of what to do in the course of this video. According to the U.S. Department of Homeland Security and to the United States Fire Administration, there are on average about 4,000 school fires a year, which result in about 75 injuries and a loss of $66.1 million in property damages.
One of the emergency situations that you can encounter on college campus is a fire. In case of a fire, stay calm. Don't take any of your belongings because those few seconds might cost your life. Calmly and quietly, in an orderly fashion, leave the classroom and the building. Use the evacuation plan to get to a safe location. Those plans are usually found by the door of the classroom. Whatever you do, do not try to extinguish the fire. Also, when you're outside, do a head count to make sure all of your students are outside of the building.
In the bathroom or outside, follow the evacuation plan of the building next to you, or if you're in the bathroom of the building you're in.
Do not run and do not allow your students to leave the campus of the college.
When there is a fire, do not take your time exiting the building. Packing your stuff or sitting around. Most importantly, stay calm and exit the building quickly.
In October 2015, there was a mass shooting at Oregon Community College and 10 people were confirmed dead. Since then, around 80 schools have reported lockdowns. Following the mass shooting, around 100 lockdowns were made across the U.S. That's an average about 10 lockdowns per school. Even before the mass shooting, lockdowns were a main part of American life.
One of the possible emergencies that you will have to deal with is an active threat, such as a person with a weapon, like a gun. In that case, first thing you should do is try to escape safely. If that is not possible, then you have to go into a lockdown. A lockdown includes locking all doors and windows if possible, closing all blinds and drapes, another thing you should do is turn off all cell phones and unnecessary equipment and stay quiet. Remember to stay as far away from windows as possible and remain calm. In case you forget any of these instructions, every classroom has an emergency safety procedure packet that is located right next to the door.
In a lockdown, do not let your students leave class. Do not use classroom objects as weapons. Your best defense in that situation is to stay calm, quiet, and hidden in a classroom.
purpose of this video was to provide you with a stable plan for a safe and fast reaction to fires and lockdowns, and to decrease the amount of injuries in emergency situations. It's our responsibility to be very fluent in all procedures to minimize possible threats to the people that we have here at our campus.
To recap the video, in a fire, stay calm and exit the building without much hesitating, versus a lockdown, stay inside and hidden. And remember, in both situations, do a head count to make sure all of your students are there. If a student from another class joins your class, make sure to contact their professor or another responsible party. As faculty of Sierra College, it is our duty to be well versed in these procedures, as well as educate those we are responsible for, such as students, to act quickly and safely in emergency situations.
Be aware that there are 3 fire drill and lockdown procedures at Sierra College. Please check the charts by the doors frequently to make sure that you are well versed in all 3 fire procedures.